He was put in this at the second entry stage along with the Hot Pot PINATUBO. And I think we're nearing completion of loading. One of them just rearing up in the stalls there. Looks as though it might be Toronto, but let's join Jerry for the Goffs Vincent O'Brien National Stakes.
6, and the 8 colts are locked away. They're off, very level break in the Goffs Vincent O'Brien National Stakes, Group 1, over 7 furlongs, and the first to show is Arizona in the pink jacket with Geometrical alongside. They're being followed on the inside by Toronto, and just behind those 3 in 4th is Minoski, a couple of lengths back to PINATUBO, who's on the outside of Armory, the Futurity winner. And then comes Roman Turbo with Iberia just at the back of the field. As they come on inside the 5, and it's Geometrical disputing the lead with Arizona. On the outside is Minoski, and by the rail is Toronto. Just behind them is PINATUBO, unbeaten to date and running for last year's winning connections. Alongside is Armory, and then Iberia and Roman Turbo. They're past the halfway stage in the Goffs Vincent O'Brien National Stakes. On the outside it's Minoski with PINATUBO coming there very, very strongly in between horses. On the far side is Arizona. Then comes Armory and Geometrical as they pass the 2. William Buick is swinging on PINATUBO and quickens to the front from Arizona. Minoski is on the outside of a running on Armory, but it's PINATUBO accelerating away in the Goffs Vincent O'Brien National Stakes. What a performance! 5 is the magic number this weekend as PINATUBO runs away with the Goffs Vincent O'Brien National Stakes for William Buick. Charlie Appleby and Godolphin has won by a straight from Armory and Arizona, and then Minoski.
Well, I don't think there's any question that we've seen something really, really special there. That was a real wow moment, Ruby. When this horse got to the front, you were just hoping that he might find his... You're just itching to get it. Go on, I'm not going to stop you.
I was blown away with him in Royal Ascot. I mean, I couldn't have him in Epsom when I was fair wrong in Ascot, but watching that today, you're thinking William Buick at the junction, he has to take a gap that's coming. He's going there plenty early, and when he lets him down, it was like watching a Razzie 25 years ago in America. He just opened up and won it 7 furlong race, 10 lengths, and beat decent horses. He's an incredible 2-year-old, to my eye anyway.
The clock stopped at 1:21, and it's a full 3 seconds faster than the Moyglare.
And it looked it every step of the way. It looked a faster run.
The right horses have finished 2nd and 3rd as well. He must have beaten them 10 lengths, 6-4 for the Guineas with Labrooks now. Let's get some reaction with Kevin.
Yes, many thanks, Gary. Charlie Appleby is just receiving congratulations from Aidan O'Brien, Paul Smith, Sarah O'Brien and all the team. Wow, I think, is the word to describe that performance.
It is, because, as I say, it's so hard to work out at home. I worked him during the week there, and if you'd asked me what was the best workhorse, was the horse Royal Crusader, got beat yesterday. So I have to say, I was sitting on the fence while I was coming here, but I have to, because he's a horse, like I say, he turned up at Wolverhampton on his first start. We didn't even know he was in the yard, but first and foremost, huge credit to all the team at home. Marie Murphy looks after him, and Conor Ryan is in his barn, and Giuseppe rides him, and Jazz looks after him. So it's all down to them. They've done a fantastic job looking after this horse, and it's great for His Highness Sheikh Mohammed to have a homebred like him doing what he's doing.
You said beforehand he can, as James alluded to when he spoke to William today, this horse can hit a flat spot. We saw 3 down, but as soon as you're giving him a squeeze, a slap down the shoulder, he's just locked on again, isn't he?
That's right, and he's and that's what he's like at home. We can't raise a gallop on him, really. I mean, like I say, I worked him in some nice horses midweek just to try and give myself a little bit of confidence, more so than the horse. And yeah, he's just he's the best horse I've ever had, that's for sure. As a 2-year-old, there's no doubt about it.
It's a fair statement coming from you.
He's exciting. Well, I think a blind man on a galloping horse can say that, but look, it's great for the team, great for all the guys here, and he was obviously raised at Kildangan there, so yeah, great for all those guys there, and I'm just in a very lucky position to be able to train him.
Will we see him in the Dewhurst?
I see no reason why. He's just had a piece of work there, so I see no reason why we potentially won't turn up there anyway. But those are nice discussions to have with His Highness and the team.
Fantastic. Many congratulations.
You're very kind. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for everything.
Buick, that was quite extraordinary. Have you ever ridden a 2-year-old like that?
I haven't. Obviously, Courtauld won this race last year, and he was very impressive when he won it. Courtauld beat a subsequent Derby winner. But the performance that PINATUBO put in here was special. Obviously, we saw him at Goodwood do something very similar, but today was a proper race, proper Group 1, and it was a hugely exciting performance, and it felt as good as it looked.
And for you to get on him today as well. I mean, you've seen it, you've heard all about it, but to you to actually feel it in a race, what he can't do at home, we're told by Charlie Appleby.
Yeah, at home,
Won't do it.
He's a very relaxed individual. Very laid-back horse, which is great. He's got a great temperament, and he adapts to all different circumstances, whether it be in a race or anything that can be thrown at him. But today he was mightily impressive, and he just keeps lengthening and quickening right up to the winning line. He's a hugely exciting horse.
And were you ever in two minds about when to go and send him?
Yeah, I mean, the race was coming to the stage where, you know, it was a hot part of the race, and I didn't really want to go round Joe in case something obviously was getting a nice run up the inside. So when I saw that run coming, I thought, well, I'm pointing him in there. As soon as I pointed him in there, he came alive, and then I was then trying to hold him back, of course, thinking, well, you know, we're getting there plenty soon enough. But he's such a genuine and such a good horse. He just keeps quickening by himself.
We've seen you ride a lot of big race winners all around the world, but the grin on your face there, it's been a tough season for you, this, but that must have meant a lot to you.
It means a lot, of course.
Well, and what about cross counter next? You get back on him?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, very exciting horse. I think mile 6 will suit him. He's, you know, in his European campaign or in his UK campaign since he won in Dubai, he's been bumped into Stradivarius. Today is his first start this year in Europe where he hasn't bumped into him, so it'll be exciting.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, what a moment. You want to see these good horses running on the big days like this Irish Champions Weekend, and that was a performance that would have graced any racetrack.